Okay, so here's the deal. Your dude Tyrese, you know, had an interview, I think, with BET recently, where he said some very controversial things about women living, a promiscuous lifestyle, and there's a price that you have to pay. Like, you may, get some sort of perks from it, but at the end of the day, it doesn't come free. And he's basically telling these heifers to give their coochie a rest. He got himself a good woman, so he could talk that shit. Shout out to Tyrese. So here's the deal. Wendy Williams, or as I like to call her, Biggerfoot, not Bigfoot, but Biggerfoot, fixed her stupid mouth to say on her show that Tyrese is always talking about women. He doesn't talk about men. And then she said he likes men. Now, the way that I took it was that she was implying that he's a homosexual, that he's gay. Now, he just got married to a very beautiful lady who, might I add, I've heard nothing but great things and good things about. Miss Samantha Lee Schwallenberg. And she looks like $1 million. Now, Wendy may be worth $1 million, but we all know what Wendy looks like, a damn Ewok. I think she's jealous of Tyrese's beautiful wife. And I felt as if she was slandering his name. Now, some people might say, well, maybe she didn't mean it like that. I don't know how else you can take it, but I think that he should sue her, in my personal opinion. I know I would. But here's the deal. Wendy's going to go around spreading rumors about Tyrese liking men, while there's articles on the internet claiming that her husband was cheating on her with a tranny. And if I'm not mistaken, some lady who used to work for her had said that she was trying, that her husband at one point was trying to hire a hitman. Yeah, the woman's name was Nicole Spence. Yeah, she was Wendy's talent booker on the Wendy Williams Experience. And she said that basically Wendy's husband, Kevin Hunter, allegedly, now I'm not, for legal reasons, I'm not saying that the information was true. I'm just saying that this is what was said by somebody who worked for her, was saying that Wendy's husband, was trying to get a hitman to take out Tarsha Jones, aka Miss Jones from Hot 97. Yeah. So how dare Wendy spread rumors when she's an ex-cokehead? That's confirmed. She admitted to that. Whose husband was accused of sleeping with trannies and trying to get hitmen. It doesn't mean that it's true. I'm just saying that my point is that there's a lot of stuff that's said about people, and you got to, be careful of the things that you say when you're spreading these rumors. Because remember, I'm not spreading rumors. I'm just pointing out that these things were talked about. It doesn't mean that I believe them or I agree with them, and they would not originate from me. But these are things that are being discussed or have been discussed. So therefore, Wendy should be the last one that's going around spreading rumors about people. It's like, look at what's being said about you. Look at what's been said about you over the years, Wendy. People call you Wendell Williams. They say that you're a man. There's people still on the internet to this day claiming that Wendy Williams is a tranny. Is it true? No. She had a child. Therefore, I'm pretty sure she gave birth at least once. But there's people running around claiming that Wendy Williams is a man. And I don't support that nonsense when people say stuff like that. How dare people take it that far? It's like, I understand there's people that you don't like. There's a lot of celebrities that you may hate, but you don't have to slander people's names. And, but yeah, there's a lot of different things that have been said about Wendy over the years. So if I was her, the last thing that I would do is go around saying things about other people that may or may not be true. And as far as Tyrese is concerned, I can pretty much guarantee you that he's straight. There's no doubt in my mind that Tyrese, Ludacris, it's a handful of dudes in the industry that I would say, no way. Now, there's some that I'm like, I don't know. But Tyrese, Luda, like certain people, you just gotta tell. These are straight dudes. There's no, but hey, people try to slander my name all the time, claiming that I'm gay in the comments, not knowing that they're part of this lawsuit. A lot of people are about to get sued. Actually, they say worse stuff than that. But yeah, people go too far. And they're not just saying, bad things. They're saying things that are downright slanderous. And claiming Tyrese likes men is slander, and it's illegal. What proof do you have that Tyrese likes men? So you gotta be freaking kidding me. But for legal reasons, this is all my opinion. That's all it is. Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine, Meat Magazine 7 on Google+, Meat Magazine blog and Instagram. Hit the notification button to be notified when new videos get posted. Black men, please start suing black women who say this, because it seems to be particularly black women that are running around saying this about black men. I see it all the time. And you don't have to be on TV for it to be said to you. You don't have to do anything that would be considered to be gay for them to say that. You know, you don't usually see black women saying this about non-black men. Dude could be as gay as day, and they won't even notice that he's a sissy. They won't say shit to him. It's black men that they're targeting with this propaganda. You know, hit your lawyer up and handle it. That's what I say. Stop them from slandering our names. All this black men are on the down low garbage, and most black men are gay. I mean, you gotta be freaking kidding me. It's like, when does the slander stop? And all of you gay men that keep befriending and defending these evil women, whether you realize it or not, they're making fun of you. They're saying it's bad to be gay. And if they believe that, it's, you know, it's up to them. That's their opinion. But how are you going to be friends with a gay person when you go around saying that other people are gay as an insult? I don't have gay friends. Therefore, if I call somebody a FAG or a homo or any other sort of name, if I use gay in a negative way, I don't have any gay friends to answer to. But these women are friends with gays. Their economy comes from gays. Their ideas, their fashion, their makeup, all of that comes from gays. Their slang, their lingo. You know, they're basically raping and pillaging the gays, just the same way that they rape and pillage the straight men. And I don't mean like literally rape. I'm just speaking, you know, figuratively. And I'm not talking about Wendy Williams per se. I'm talking about American women in general. You know, they're basically taking what they want from you, and then they're spitting in your face to top it off when they turn around and call a man gay as an insult. Just remember that, all you gay men that befriend these women that do this. They're making fun of you. They look at you as a joke. And not because you're gay, per se, but because you're a man. You may look at yourself as being one of the girls, but every time they slander a straight man's name by implying or saying flat out that he's gay, they're making fun of you too, because you're a man. And hey, if men were doing this to women the way that women are doing it to us, I would say to sue them too.